these challenging economic times, leaner times require, perhaps people to be more thoughtful about budgets, but also you need to be thinking longer term still, don't you?
Yes.
Especially when you're dealing with people and developing talent. So how do you have the courage to put forward the ideas and the strategies that will give you that long-term vision,
Yes.
but without terrifying your financial officer so that he ends up hiding behind the couch?
I think we have a broader role as leaders in any organisation to ensure that we contribute to the sustainability of that organisation. So first and foremost, again, it is about how we can deliver the best set of services at the most cost-efficient price for the organisation. Economic times are a constant for us, so you will constantly hear leaders of shared services being asked to reduce their overall cost to serve the business, typically by anything in the region of 20 to 25%. And the best way for us to enable that is through technology. So, in many ways, what we've got to look at and focus on, and certainly I do, is how do we commoditize all of the processes? How do we really commoditize that by using technology? How do we maximise the business through a self-service portal to empower them to use that technology to better manage their people? And then how do we take what's left from a true HR perspective and make sure that the people within our function are doing things that add genuine value?
Do you think cloud technology and, the great thing about the internet and cloud and technology in general is it allows you to track, record and monitor your performance. Has that made it easier for you in an HR kind of role to be able to demonstrate?
Yes, in previous roles that has definitely been something that has added immense value. At Standard Life we're certainly on a journey, so we are 18 months through a transformation programme. We entered into the cloud offering just in February this year. We've implemented Fusion technology, which is the next generation technology from an Oracle perspective, and there's a huge investment in that. So we are now looking at ways in which that technology is truly adding value around those areas, but it takes a bit of time to bed in and ensure that you've got the richness of data sitting in your capability to enable to extract it through that. So I think I will have a very different answer for you 18 months from now on that, hopefully.
It must be very exciting times, actually, when you're going through such a fundamental transformation within a huge and historic organisation as well. I mean, do you feel like a pioneer a little bit?
So I've been with Standard Life for about 2.5 years, so I'm quite a newbie in terms of the length of service of some of my colleagues. And you're absolutely right, the type of organisation that Standard Life is, we're not necessarily leaders. We tend to be more risk averse and be followers. And I've been very, very fortunate to lead the transformation programme within the HR function, and we have certainly led the way into the cloud, for example, and led the way with new technology and new capabilities that bring with it challenges, but it's been a roller coaster of a ride, but one that the learning, not only for me, but the learning and the development opportunity for everyone who's been involved has been immense. So in many ways, reflecting back, we are leading the way in terms of what HR is in the future, and it's very much enabled by the technology that we are introducing, and that feels good. It's a great opportunity.